29th of May on board Kota Dua, and we're just off Nash Point on the Welsh coast. We left at about 20 past 10 this morning from Weston, and it's now 20 past 2, 4 hours later. Breakers of Nash Point, and I think we're going, or the plan is that we're going to Swansea this evening, and yeah, make some progress again tomorrow. And that's on the south side of the Bristol Channel. Okay, that'll do for the moment.
311. 003 4004. Yep. 7.6 knots. Bearing? Bearing 270.
And this is the motley crew.
297.
Time, it's 20 past 6, just coming in towards Swansea, fairway, up is off to our left, and the fairway for it is dead ahead, and then there's a fairway which takes us down, and then you can see this in the distance, but there's the entrance down there. And this fella's at harbour. Right, the entrance to Swansea. That's the roll-on, roll-off ferry area. And the boat is coming out. And that's the fairway. And a pilot boat just went out. The marina is up that way somewhere. And here is our captain. Did you see that, Les?
Yeah,
Big boat just come out. Yeah. He should have given way to us, should he? Right, okay. Right, we've just come into the locks, and we're tied up along the side. And the man is now locking the other gate, and then he's going to let some water in. And these bits up the side, they float up with us, up this barrage. And he's locked the gates. And this is the River Tor in South Wales. And already we're going up. If I can hold that very still.
Stand by.
A few gallons of water that was. Good job it's been raining in Wales, otherwise they'd begrudge us the water.
Don't film me while I'm on the radio, Brian.
Sorry?
Don't film me while I'm on the radio.
Oh, I thought you made a brilliant job of talking to the man on the radio.
Yeah, he didn't call me back though. He just said stand by. He probably answer is no. What happens if we can't get in there?
No, he wants you to stand by because he'll tell you to when you can go ahead. Won't he? I think that's the plan, isn't it? These men have a plan.
It's more than I got.
Right, we'll do that for a minute. We'll call that it for a moment.
I can't remember a lot being up here. Alongside the pontoon, that maybe.
Can you see the pontoon, Les? Yeah? Yeah. I think I'm going to have to give Leslie. It's Thursday the 30th and 20 to 1 in the afternoon, and we've not long left Swansea. There's the Mumbles in the distance, going on the coast. What's the first bay, David? There's Oxbridge Bay. Is this one or that one?
So,
No,
it's that one. The first one you pointed to, right? There's one behind it there, see?
yeah. And then going further along, you catch the wind in a minute, so you probably won't be able to hear a bloody thing I'd say, but I should talk a little bit louder. And I think up that way is Marthen Bay. And we're heading out across the channel. We're not quite sure which way we're going to head, depends on the wind and the waves and whatever time we get there. Heading in the Lundy direction, possibly Scilly's. Main objectives to get round the lumpy bit. Right, that'll do for now. In the distance we have the island of Lundy. The sea is such that we've decided not to bother to go in. We were contemplating going on the south side, going in for an anchorage. With the forecast and the way things are, I don't think they are. So we're probably heading down towards Padstow, which will be a night entry, and if we don't fancy that, we'll possibly head down towards the Scilly Isles, and if we don't fancy that, we'll turn in and go to bed. That's about right, isn't it, David?
Right.
If we don't fancy any of them, we just turn in and go to bed, don't we? Yeah, because we've got a good captain on the helm at the moment, young Lex, and roaring away here. Over and out. They certainly would. This is Friday, I think it's the 31st. I haven't checked the calendar or anything, and it is now 11 o'clock in the morning. We've been going since we left Swansea. We first of all thought that we might stop at Padstow. But I think we would have been there probably about 3 o'clock this morning, 4 o'clock this morning. It was still dark and yeah, all a bit risky. So we've pressed on to St.Ives, which is where we're now coming into. A couple of things to watch out for on the way was Godfrey Lighthouse, I think it's called, over there. And there was a North Cardinal buoy, which we waited till we got that abeam of the lighthouse, and then we can start turning in towards the harbour. Checked with the harbour master, and there's 5 berths available, and we can pick up a mooring and relax, because it'll be approximately 24 hours since we left Swansea. But this all looks very nice, and yeah, see what it's like when we get there. But there was certainly a bigger swell when we're out about 4 miles. Been running down about 4 miles off the land, 4 or 5 miles off the land, and there's certainly a big swell, and it was a bit more choppy and all the rest of it. But since we've crept in, it's sort of it's like it's got an oiliness to it, but it's certainly settled things down. So I shall take a couple of more pics as we get closer in. This is quite pleasant. Right, well, we got in. This is a bit, well, must be a couple of hours later, but sandy beach. Pick up a mooring. Visitors moorings over there. A few bits and bobs. That's the town to look out for. That's not 23 yards wide, is it? That looks more like at least 100 yards wide.
23 metres probably, is it?
Was it 23 metres? I don't know. I thought we read it was 23 something or other, but I can't remember what. Don't know if that's the hotel that Mark stayed at sometime. And this is the town. And foolhardy people swimming in there.
That's when you really get the feel of it, isn't it?
Get the feel of the fish and chips and the Candy Rock bars.
No, the architecture of the place, the little cottages and little streets, especially up around that way, up around there.
~2, same afternoon, Friday the 31st. Sights and sounds of St.Ives on a very warm day. Bit of a northerly wind, but you're left high and dry, and it's sort of like this. Not bad. The lads have gone off to, well, have a pint and whatever else. And the plan is, I think, that we head for Land's End tomorrow, and possibly Penzance, Newlyn or Mousehole, one of those 3. Probably be Newlyn, because I think you can get in there 24 hours. I'm not sure about Penzance, but still. Anyway, that'll do for now, and yeah, not a bad expedition. Right, 5 minutes before high water, and we're just exiting St. Ives. And that's evidently an anchorage just out here. Is available to us if you can't get in the harbour, and very accommodating area. So I think the plan is up here and turn left.
Do you want me to film while you're doing a bit of filming?
Up to you.
Let's
You
have a
could do.
film here.
Oh, got him?
Yeah, can you take that?
Yeah, okay.
What course are we doing?
About 240. Right, thank you kindly, sir. Right, we're just off of, what was that, Pendine, what was that place back there? Pendine Head?
Pendine.
And that's with the lighthouse, was it? Right, is that Pendine over there, David?
I believe that's Pendine, that lighthouse, right? After that, it should be 220.
Sorry?
After we pass, that's on a beam, it should be 220.
Right. And in the distance with the, is it another lighthouse on there?
I do not know what that is. I think that is probably Land's End lighthouse itself.
Right.
I think.
And really in the, we can, what would I,
That's Longship.
Bosun's Head or something you said?
Where's that? That's the Bisons, there's rocks.
The Bisons or?
Bisons, B-R-I-S-O-N.
Right. And in the distance
I
is
think it's a Longship.
Longships, yeah, we checked on there. I don't know if I can see them on this camera, but yeah.
Do you want to stand up here and do it?
No, I'll go over the side if I do. I haven't got my life jacket on, so wouldn't be sensible at the moment. Oh. Sure, that's a lovely little beach down there. You see it in the distance, looks like Zenon Cove.
Might be, I don't know, I'd have to look on it.
Right. I'll swing this round. Oh, and I'll stand up. Little swell all the way from America. At least I guess that's where it is. Oh, we didn't get the sail up properly, did we? It's not all the way up the top. There's no tension up the side. Right. I'll just switch this off and we'll sort that out. Right. We are off Land's End, about 2 miles off Land's End and a mile off of Longships, yeah? And that up in the distance was called the Brysons, which is a bunch of rocks up there. And coming round, is that the hotel at Land's End up on that point? The white buildings that you can see up there. And I think that is actually, yeah, that's the actual area they call Land's End as such. We just changed direction, and because the wind is blowing from the west, we dropped the foresail, or the jib, and we just got the big fella up, the mainsail. And I've lost young Leslie somewhere. Where's he gone?
Leslie's down below.
Yeah? Is he feeling rough?
No.
Oh. Right, you can see the shipping out in the distance, and also I think I'm pointing due at, that's Wolf Rock out there, isn't it? That one. Oh, and then the other one to the left of that is that Cardinal. Is that a West Cardinal marker?
There's 2 Westies down there. One
Is there?
out there, that's it.
Yeah.
And the one on Runnel Stones we're running to.
Right. Runnel Stones?
Runnel Stones.
But we can't see that yet. Right. Okay. Oh, you can see the rough water to the, what's that, to the, it's got to be to the west of,
To the south.
no, this side, we're
Yeah,
still to the,
south of the Robin Glacier.
oh, is it?
Yeah.
Right, of course it is, yeah. Yeah. So, plenty of lumpy water in the vicinity. A little bit of video on this camera. Once again, just off of Longships. And Land's End up there. And we're just about, I don't know, 2 miles off, I suppose. I'm just going around Land's End. I can see the Cardinal Buoy down there, and over there I can see Wolf Rock, rather, not Longships. That's Wolf Rock. And it's a lovely day, and we're making reasonable progress. Not sure where we're going tonight, but that remains to be seen.
The day after, we're drinking water ice cream.
Just ahead is the South Cardinal Buoy, marking the Runnel Stones, which is hopefully the last lumpy bit around Land's End. And you can still see the Longships in the distance, I think, if I'm up high enough. And it is now 20 to 6 in the evening, and I think the tide evidently has... What do we reckon the tide is at the moment?
12 o'clock by the midday.
So we should be at low tide. So the tide will be turning any time now.
Well, we don't know.
We think. Right. That'll do. And there's our captain at the helm. So it got a bell on it or a horn?
Yeah, a horn. Mournful, isn't it?
Yeah, you can hear it.
As they go up and down the water, I think air must run
Yeah.
through the reed.
Right. So you hear that, you start to get worried. Yeah.
Hang on, lobster pond.
Right, that'll do. This is the inside of Newlyn Harbour, which we have just called in. It's a working harbour, and I think the plan is that we are going to drop an anchor over the side to recognise the anchorage. Ooh, a bit parky that side. A recognised anchorage. Penzance is in the distance, and where the church is. I don't know if you can see that like this. You are now on CAD camera.
And the two drunkards have just been ashore for nothing more than bloody wine.
Did you get some? Did you manage to get some?
He did.
Where the hell did you go? I saw you go down to where... I thought that must be the town drain over there.
This is a river.
It's like
Lovely
the
little river.
right? You can walk
A
up
lovely
there.
little river.
Yes.
It's not the sewage outfall then.
No, it was a river. There were swans
Fishing.
Feeding in.
Where we're talking about, chaps, is over there in the distance. Somewhere through there. Right, enough of this. Let's get these chaps on board.
You walk up there, if you do a right turn, there's a pub. The back of the pub is right by the bridge. It's one of them
Yeah?
buildings there.
You're going to leave that there for the night, are you? And in case you want it in the morning.
Back.
Sorry?
Well, actually, it wouldn't bang here, will it? Yeah, probably
No.
better here. It won't
Yeah.
bang.
Yeah.
You put her in tight, very tight.
Right. I shall turn off.
Here he is, buddy.
Sunday the 2nd of June, about 6:30 in the morning, and we're just outside of Newlyn Harbour, the working harbour. In a little anchorage which is called Guavas Lake. It's low water. You can see the bottom about 2 metres away.
Don't feel me, Brian.
No.
I feel like Quasimodo.
Quasimodo, you look like fucking Quasimodo.
That's what I mean. Hang on, just let me put my pillow down my pullover so I've got a hump on my back.
Little man going out for his breakfast. Fishing boat over there. See him? What a lovely morning. Not a lot of good if you're hoping to get anywhere by sail, but it's a lovely morning.